Last week we saw how effective the quick pick and roll can be in creating open looks. This week, SportsGamer expands on that theme by looking at two plays, the guard pick and roll and the guard pick and fade. The reason we'll be looking at these two plays together is that both trigger with the point guard at the wing and look very similar in setup. Both plays isolate the two guards on one half of the court, essentially producing a 2-on-2. The point guard sets up in the wing while the off guard prepares to screen the on-ball defender. What happens next while coming off the pick will depend on which play you're running. In the guard pick and roll, the point guard will continue to the corner while threatening to drive along the baseline. Assuming the on-ball defender was properly screened, this threat should draw both defenders, leaving the off guard an open lane to the rim. There are a few things to note about this play's execution. First, the passing lane to the off guard widens the further up the baseline the point guard is. Because of this, it is important for the point guard to take as much real estate along the baseline as possible before the help arrives. Second, if the point guard is allowed to approach the paint coming off the screen, the off guard will abandon his cut to the rim and instead retreat toward the arc for a spot up 3 or long 2. The reason this happens is that the point guard essentially broke off the play when he drove toward the rim. The off guard, now with no cutting responsibility, will naturally try to get some space. This works very well in producing a dual threat. If the defense overplays the drive, they will get burned by spot-up shooting. If the defense tries to rotate and defend against the kickout, the off-guard will splash towards the lane for an easy layup. If the defense attempts to trap at the wing, the point guard should stop and allow the defense to come. He should then have an excellent angle to deliver a pass to the cutting off-guard. So far, the only real threat has been from the off-guard, and most good defenders will adapt to the off-guard threat. This is where the guard pick and fade comes in. As we mentioned earlier, the setup is very similar to the guard pick and roll. The difference is that the screen is set slightly higher on the wing, allowing the point guard more room to navigate on the drive. With so much room to attack the help defender, the defense will be forced to collapse and respect the point guard threat. In the meantime, the off guard will retreat to a spot on the 3-point stripe, waiting to drop the hammer on the D. Both the guard pick and roll and the guard pick and fade are simple in design and easy to execute. Using these two plays in tandem will keep your options open and have the opponent guessing all game long.